profound paradoxes where ancient history meets modern ambition and spiritual devotion collides with political struggle. For millennia, this region has shaped the world, birthing empires, ideas, and faiths that echo globally. Its stories are woven into the fabric of global politics, economics, and religion. The headlines we see are just the latest chapters in a narrative that began at the dawn of civilization. This region is far more than a battleground or a collection of stereotypes. It's a vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions. The call to prayer echoes over bustling markets, and ancient ruins stand as silent witnesses to the rise and fall of powers. The Middle East sits at the intersection of three continents, making it a vital corridor for trade and communication since antiquity. The discovery of oil amplified its global significance, drawing the world's attention and competition. Its future is not just a regional concern, it's a global one demanding empathy and understanding. To truly grasp today's world, we must explore the Middle East's geography, history, and spiritual legacy. This is the story of a land that remains at the center of the human drama. The term Middle East is a modern Western invention, but it now defines a vast, diverse region. It stretches from the Mediterranean to Iran, from Turkey's mountains to the deserts of Arabia. This landscape includes snow-capped peaks, arid deserts, and lush river valleys, each shaping distinct cultures. Key countries include Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Israel, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt, each with unique identities yet bound by shared threads. Water, or its scarcity, has always defined life here, with the Nile, Tigris, and Euphrates nurturing ancient civilizations. Today, control over water remains as critical as the competition for oil, fueling both cooperation and conflict. The region is home to Arabs, Persians, Turks, Kurds, Jews, and others, a mosaic of languages and traditions. While Arabic dominates, Persian, Turkish, Hebrew, and Kurdish each have rich cultural legacies. The quest for self-determination, especially for stateless groups like the Kurds, has fueled recurring conflict. Understanding the Middle East means appreciating its complex human tapestry. Its diversity is both its strength and its challenge. Long before Greece and Rome, the Middle East was humanity's first great stage. In Mesopotamia, the first cities, writing, and laws emerged. In Egypt, pyramids and a sophisticated society flourished. These civilizations laid the groundwork for all that followed. The region also birthed the world's great monotheistic faiths. Abraham's journey from Mesopotamia to Canaan marks the beginning of Judaism, a faith rooted in law and a promised land. Centuries later, Jesus of Nazareth's teachings in Judea became the foundation of Christianity, spreading the region's monotheistic message worldwide. In the 7th century, Muhammad's revelations in Mecca gave rise to Islam, uniting Arabia and launching a new global civilization. The Quran, Islam's holy book, called for monotheism and social justice, quickly spreading across continents. The sacred sites of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam remain centers of pilgrimage and devotion. The Middle East is forever marked as the heartland of faith. Its spiritual legacy continues to shape billions. The rise of Islam in the 7th century transformed the Middle East and the world. Within a century, Arab armies built an empire from Spain to India, sparking a golden age of learning and culture. Cities like Baghdad and Cairo became centers of science, philosophy, and art, preserving and advancing human knowledge. Successive Islamic empires, from the Umayyads to the Abbasids, connected the region through trade, scholarship, and pilgrimage. The Crusades disrupted but did not break Muslim rule. Islamic civilization proved resilient and adaptive. The Ottoman Turks rose in Anatolia, conquering Constantinople and ruling vast territories for over 4 centuries. The Ottoman Empire provided stability and unity, governing a diverse, multi-ethnic society. By the 19th century, however, the empire weakened, beset by internal decay and European intervention. Nationalist movements and foreign ambitions set the stage for collapse. The Ottomans' defeat in World War I shattered the old order, opening the door to foreign intervention and new conflicts. The legacy of empire still shapes the region's politics and identity. World War I's end marked a turning point for the Middle East. Britain and France divided the fallen Ottoman lands, ignoring local aspirations and drawing artificial borders. The Sykes-Picot Agreement and the Mandate system imposed new states, often forcing rival groups together and splitting communities apart. Colonial powers installed rulers and systems that clashed with local traditions, prioritizing their own interests, especially oil. The Balfour Declaration set the stage for the unresolved Israeli-Palestinian conflict. These imposed borders and betrayals fueled resentment, nationalism, and enduring instability. the legacy of colonial manipulation still haunts the region's politics. The Middle East's modern importance rests on oil, faith, and geopolitics. Oil transformed the region into a global energy powerhouse, attracting superpower competition and immense wealth. This wealth fueled modernization but also arms races and vulnerability to external pressure. Faith remains central. Jerusalem, Mecca, and Medina are sacred to billions, and religious divisions, especially between Sunni and Shia, fuel regional rivalries. The Cold War saw the US and Soviet Union back rival regimes, a pattern now continued by new global players. The region controls vital trade routes like the Suez Canal and Strait of Hormuz, making its stability a global concern. Military bases, terrorism, and nuclear ambitions add to the volatility. The Middle East is a global chessboard. Its moves have worldwide repercussions. Its resources and spiritual significance keep it at the heart of global affairs. The modern Middle East has been scarred by relentless conflict. The Arab-Israeli conflict, sparked by Israel's creation in 1948, displaced Palestinians and ignited wars that still shape the region. The core issues, Palestinian statehood and Jerusalem, remain unresolved, fueling anger and extremism. Rivalries, especially between Iran and Saudi Arabia, have driven proxy wars in Syria and Yemen, deepening sectarian divides. U.S. interventions in Afghanistan and Iraq intended to bring stability, instead unleashed chaos and empowered extremist groups like ISIS. The human cost is staggering: millions killed, injured, or displaced, cities reduced to rubble, generations knowing only war. Refugee crises have spilled into neighboring countries and Europe, fueling global debates on security and migration. The violence has shattered economies and societies, leaving deep scars. The instability of the Middle East reverberates far beyond its borders. Today, the Middle East stands at a crossroads between tradition and transformation. Economic diversification is underway, with Gulf states investing in tourism, technology, and finance to move beyond oil. These changes promise opportunity but challenge traditional norms and social structures. Diplomatic efforts like the Abraham Accords and attempts to ease Iran-Saudi tensions signal shifts, but peace remains fragile. The region's youthful population, most under 30, demands education, jobs, and political freedom. Their aspirations fueled the Arab Spring and continue to challenge autocratic regimes. The future hinges on whether governments can meet these demands or risk further unrest. The Middle East remains a pivotal center of global affairs, shaped by both its glorious past and ongoing struggles. Its journey toward economic reform, peace, and youth empowerment will define its next chapter. The region is dynamic, not static. Its transformation will shape the world's destiny. Understanding the Middle East is essential, for its story is deeply intertwined with our own.